You know, I kind of ran out of ideas. The only thing I did today was kind of rearrange the where I kind of have everything in it. A bunch of cable management. I got all my consoles over there, connected nice in there. And I got this super clean now. Super clean, crazy clean. And I'm happy about that, because it feels way better. Because one of my major problems was that. I also recently just purchased a little roller for the seat, so that way it doesn't make noise, and I don't need to be on those matrix, because I like to move around. I kind of cleaned everything. I also took this out because I forgot I had this. So meaning if I'm talking like this and trying to be a little more poetic, it's not gonna sound super bad, or at least I hope so. You know. Just which I just kind of wish things would be a little more fun to do. It just doesn't feel fun anymore. You know? Doesn't feel fun to do anything related to streaming anymore. It used to be kind of like a thing that I always felt it was kind of personal. Ever since I was a little child, I always found the idea of like showing off your games and stuff like the most alien stuff. But I remember watching Silent Hill 3 playthrough. Back in the days, back in 2000, it was at around 2007, 2008. I know I can find it if you give me like 2 seconds. It's still on YouTube. I'm surprised I found it. I found the exact Let's Play where I saw the where it gave me the inspiration of wanting to do YouTube. Because I was actually stuck playing, I was playing Silent Hill 3 and I got stuck. I didn't know where to go. And I was kind of scared. I was like, what is going on? What do I need to do? And I find out I just needed to go to this place. And I'm like, oh, I just needed a hint. Because major burden for me when I was playing Silent Hill 3 is that I was playing the game on English. I barely knew English at the time. I barely knew how to speak it or read it properly. I kind of knew hints of it, but I didn't really understand it. So I was like, what is a priestess, or what is these meanings? Because nothing really went on my head because I didn't understand it. I did manage to finish those games, but those games were never. They were probably in they are Spanish versions, but I was stupid enough to keep them in English because I wanted to force myself to learn the English language. Hence, I did never learn it. I forced myself. I mean, I did learn it. I just forced myself into it. Even before I came back to Puerto Rico, I came back from Puerto Rico. I knew English on the way here, and a lot of people were surprised. At least a bunch of the adults were like surprised. I'm like, whoa, you speak English? I'm like, yeah, I do. And I told them that from where I was, at least in the south, speaking English wasn't very prominent compared to the northern Puerto Rico, where there's a lot of English speakers in there. Just weird. When I went to San Juan one day to go to the hospital for an appointment for my brother, I saw a lot of people speaking English. It was the weirdest thing. It was super weird. Anyways, beside that, watching those Let's Plays led me into like having this crazy thing in my head where I just wanted to talk while playing games. And ever since that, I was playing Silent Hill 3 or playing Metal Gear Solid 3 while thinking I was doing a Let's Play and talking about it. And it also made me realize how lonely I always was. I was kind of forced all my friends to get in my get to my room and watch, show them this crazy stupid shit that I found and show them game, and they all wanted to fucking play outside with fucking baseball bats and shit. Like, and I was like the only freaking one that I was like, yeah, I kinda like playing video games the most, and I do still. And that fun, that imaginary thing of like showing people your skill, your knowledge, and kind of sharing a moment of a game that you actually love it doesn't feel the same anymore. Back when I started streaming in 2010, or at least better now 2013, where I actually managed to get streaming working for me, I was super excited. I was playing a bunch of games. I played Resident Evil, I played all the Silent Hill games. Almost every summer I was playing Silent Hill 1 through 4, 1 to 3 mostly. I always played them non-stop every Halloween because I love those games. I always did. And I've never missed out on doing a marathon of those games every Halloween. And then one time I also went and played the Fatal Frame games, and that was amazing. The main reason why I also wanted to do Fatal Frame was because when I watched this video on YouTube where some people were playing the games and they were super scared about it, and I'm like, man, I want to be that guy as well. I want to have those reactions. I want to enjoy those moments where I'm like playing a game, I want to be scared, and I want to have this experience online sharing with people, because most of the time I just want to share it with people. And I think I felt so desensitized about having that feeling of playing with people, or at least a happy feeling of sharing games with people, is just not there anymore. It feels like I'm forcing myself to do this every time, or I am trying to gain something or trying to follow a trend. So I do all this gimmicky stuff of like making my channel look better, but most of my entertainment doesn't really improve because obviously I don't have a lot of a following. I don't know how to improve. I share it everywhere. I do my best. I give the best quality that I can. I streamed this on a laptop. I bought this 4K camera. I tried to learn a little bit of getting the audio right. I trying to make everything look nice at least. But at the end of the day, I'm not enjoying it. Every time I try to do something different, maybe the camera here will look better, maybe the camera there. Now I have the camera on top of the speaker to see if it looks better. I kind of like this look. I'll dig it. I bought lights that have colors to have a different look, you know, to have a warmer look. And this looks nice. Just give a pleasant look. When I show my games, I barely even show myself in camera. I show most of the game because that's the main thing. I try to distract myself of putting like how many people have donated, how many people have followed me, I just want to show them main game, and I want to have that pure feeling of like you're here just because you just want to share a moment or have a moment of like you know when you bring your friends to a couch and talk about games. I had that feeling a long time. You know, I had a group of people who used to watch and have those nice moments, and it was fun. Now I come to a moment that I cannot even enjoy playing a game off stream. I can't. I feel obligated to always stream when I'm playing because of the fear of missing out. Like maybe I had a really good moment and that brings out something and bring some fun into the stream, but nothing really comes out of it. I don't have the motivation to do YouTube videos like I did before, right? Because YouTube ain't not what it used to be. And of course, everything is always gonna change. Always. I'm wondering, what would be the next step? What is always the next step? What can you do from trying to be an entertainer, playing video games all the time? Or what you can do on this platform of streaming where you're so limited of what you can do creatively other than probably like bringing some type of art or some music. You don't have the production or something. It's hard to be unique in an oversaturated market where everybody's not doing the same thing. And of course, competition is good, but now it's just not the same. Where only a few people would do it, and it was kind of like it was nice, it was small. You know, you were not seeking the huge following, you were seeking just enough. At least when I only have like 2 people around, I feel like it's one of the best days in my life. That's fine. It's just that you don't enjoy it anymore because everything else around me is so marketed. You know, sponsored by this, look how many donations I got, look at the highest scores, look, I want to say my name, here's my name on the screen, haha, funny comments with a Texas peach, and it just gets old. One of the only few people I actually like watching is Vinesauce, because it's one of the channels that, streaming channel that it still feels very old school in that design, right? It's like, it's just him and the games and enjoying the moment together. And it has worked for them. But they've been there in that grind for a long time. Imagine if they stopped just for a week, you know? I don't know. Or this is not a friendly environment. It's not. I'll say this. It's not being competitive. It's just that there's not a healthy competition, or there's not a healthy community going on. Everybody is on their self-interest, and it sucks. It feels scummy. It feels dirty. Everybody here on Twitch, just they don't feel real. It doesn't feel real. Everybody has this look on their stream that makes them feel less real. It doesn't feel genuine. I don't know. I just want the best, man. I still continue doing this because I still like it. I still feel like if I continue doing this, something might just come out of it. I try every day, something, and yes, I get mad. I'm playing fighting games. It's a really bad habit. I try so hard in my head to not get into that mindset, and I have a very awful reactions to fighting games, and that's why most of the time I try to stop playing them. That's why I don't try to play them with friends often. I actually get physically mad, and that's not good, you know? I love Silent Hill music. Have the AC on. There's a nice sunset going on, and it's cold in the room, but I feel like a nice warmth. It's only Silent Hill music always gives me. It's one of the soundtracks in anywhere in the video game spectrum that makes me feel warmth and happiness in the mystery of their music, because these soundtracks are not meant to be, they're meant to be creepy, right, and create an atmosphere for a world that is like very unsafe. But even with that, I feel like some type of connection with this type of music. I feel connection with Silent Hill in general. I always been a lonely person. I always been by myself most of my life. I won't consider myself a neat, but yeah, I am a bit of a shut-in. I do work. I have a job. But 2014, 15 was basically a hikikomori, I guess. I didn't go out for almost 2 years. And I think it comes a part of like my whole life always being by myself. I never have a trust with people or never been around people that often. And it comes to a point that I just enjoy being by myself. It doesn't make me sad. Well, I'm lying, it does, but listening to music like this, being in this atmosphere right now, just clean my room. It's light. And it makes me feel happy. It makes me have this type of like you just travel into another world in your head, into some kind of headspace, and it's nice. It's super nice. It's kind of be streaming a little bit. I'm gonna cut it off for a little bit and then come back and play something. But I just kind of wanted to get I just wanted to get this out of my head. Just wanted to speak a little bit because I barely ever speak when I'm streaming. And I just want a one-on-one. So I'll be right back.